Bonjour Lanisette, ça va? Très bien. Alors, okay, so it's Miss Henton here, guys, and I'm going to be taking you through a few points as your last lesson of Year 7. Would you look at that? So your starter, please, just make sure you've got a piece of paper or your French book. There is no worksheet for today's lesson. You do not need to submit anything. So your starter, you have got 6 words in French. We have visiter, chanter, écouter, écrire, habiter, and finir. You have got to translate them into English. Your challenge is to work out what do we call these verbs that end in er, re, and ir. Use these 6 photos around the screen to help you decide what the meaning of these words are. No more than 4 minutes, then come back for the answers. Okay, so hopefully the answers you have for number 1 are to visit, number 2, to sing, number 3, to listen, number 4, to write, number 5, to live, and number 6, to finish. We have seen all of these before except for visiter and finir. Okay, your challenge answer. We call these types of verbs infinitives because we identify them ending in er, re, and ir, and they are all words or verbs that you can find in the dictionary. Okay, so your first task for today is this. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire à Paris? What are you going to do in Paris? Fill in the white boxes with the missing word, and the missing words are down here. These are your choices in the yellow box, and you've got these white boxes here to fill in. Your challenge is to guess what type of tense is being used. So, number 1, je vais visiter là. C'est le symbole de Paris. Numéro 2, je vais visiter là. Notre-Dame. Numéro 3, je vais aller au de Louvre parce que j'adore la Joconde. Numéro 4, je vais aller aux catacombes. C'est Numéro 5, je vais faire une balade en bateau-mouche sur la Seine. Je vais prendre des monuments célébrés. Numéro 6, je vais acheter des souvenirs de Paris pour mes Fill in the gaps, have a go. Okay, and you are back for your answers, which are as follows. So number 1, looking at the photo, it's the Eiffel Tower, La Tour Eiffel. Number 2, it's the Notre Dame Cathedral, which was tragically burnt down last year. We don't know why, but it's currently being restored. And it is a cathedral, so it's cathédrale. Numéro 3, the gap was musée. Number 4, amusant, because we are giving sort of an exclamation, a reason for how interesting they're going to be, how amusing, amusant. Number 5, the little mouse here, le petit souris, has got a camera, so he's taking photos, des photos. And then by process of elimination, we have amis, because they're buying presents, souvenir, and we also have this in English, souvenirs, for their friends. The challenge to guess what type of tense is being used. That is the near future, which is what we're going to look at now. We also know it as the immediate future. Please pause the video as many times as you need to make notes. So when do we use the near future? We use it to talk about something that is going to happen. The formation is as follows. We have aller in the present tense plus an infinitive. So step number 1, aller in the present tense. Je vais, tu vas, il, elle va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont, elles vont. And they translate to I go or I am going, you go, you are going, so on and so forth. And then the second part is adding our infinitive, and we've got some examples here. So we have aller, which is to go, visiter, we saw that in our starter, Acheter is to buy. Sortir is to go out. Parler is to speak. Faire is to do or to make. And jouer is to play. We've seen these two before when we were talking about sports, because remember, we play some sports and we do some other sports. Let's put an example together for you. So here we have, I am going to speak. That's what I want to say. So I go for part one, which is I am going. Je vais. Part two is my infinitive. I'm going to look at my list and it's going to be parler. So it's je vais parler. 1, 2, 3 almost. You can take a screenshot of this or print screen if it's easier. If not, let's move on to a bit of practicing. So imagine this is a mini whiteboard exercise and I'm going to show you 3 options: green, amber, pink. If you choose to do green, you are translating into English. If you choose to do amber, this one here, you are translating into French. And if you choose to go for pink, you have got to correct the English translation. So, je vais jouer au foot apparently means I'm going to eat. You've got to correct this. Pause the video, choose your option, come back for the answer. Okay, so the answers are je vais écouter for green is I am going to listen. For amber, I am going to sing. Je vais chanter. Number 3, correcting the translation, it should be I am going to play football. We're going to do exactly the same, guys. I'd like you to choose green, amber or pink. Green into English, amber into French, and pink is correcting your English translation. Pause the video, have a go, come back for the answer. Okay, so the first one, il va parler. He is going to talk or speak. Amber, she is going to dance. Elle va danser. Number 3, correct the English translation. Nous allons acheter should write as we are going to buy. Have a go again. We have slightly longer sentences now. So number 1, tu vas faire de la natation. Number 2, which is amber, you all are going to visit. And 3, to correct the translation, they, feminine, are going to go. Okay, so you're back for the answers now. Tu vas faire de la natation is you, singular, are going to go swimming. Amber, you all are going to visit. Vous allez visiter. And the pink, it should be they, masculine, because we have ils, I-L-S, and if it were to be they, feminine, it would be elles, so E-double-L-E-S. Last one, guys. Choose green, amber or pink. Pause the video and come back for the answers. Okay, so green, ils vont manger une pizza would be they are going to eat a pizza. Numéro 2, we're going for amber. He is going to play rugby. Il va jouer au rugby. And for 3, correcting the translation, she is going to go cycling. It should actually say, I am going to go cycling, because it's je vais faire du vélo. Excellent, guys. Well done. Bon travail. This is your final task. What I would like you to do, please, is pause the video, read these basically diary entries, because here we have Lucas. So, je m'appelle Lucas et en septembre, je vais visiter Paris. Voici mon itinéraire. So we've got his itinerary, what he is going to do, and you have 6 questions to answer in English. Okay? Imagine this is a take 10 in class, and then come back for the answers. Okay, so hopefully you have completed your work and you're back for the answers. So you've got the questions up here for reference, and the first one is, what is Lucas going to admire at the Louvre? So he's going to admire La Joconde. So if we go back here, We've got this painting here, La Joconde, which is known as also the Mona Lisa. In real life, it's very small, guys. Really, really quite small. And it's this phrase here, Je vais admirer la Joconde. Number 2, Lucas is going to have a picnic because the weather might be hot. So, s'il fait chaud, if it is hot, je vais faire un pique-nique. Numéro 3, what will he do if it's cold? So we're looking for another similar weather phrase like this. So, fait froid, fait chaud. So Lucas is going to eat a sandwich in a small cafe. S'il fait froid, je vais manger un sandwich dans un petit café. Number 4, Lucas's phone will be useful because he is going to take lots of photos. And the sentence you were looking for in the text was Je vais prendre beaucoup de photos sur mon portable. Number 5, why is he hoping it doesn't rain when he goes up the Eiffel Tower? And that's because he'll be able to get a very beautiful view of the city. Je vais avoir une très belle vue de la capitale. And number 6, the answer for why he is planning to go shopping before leaving Paris is because he wants to buy souvenirs for his friends and family. The sentence being, Je vais acheter des souvenirs pour ma famille et mes amis. Very well done, guys. This was your last lesson, and you should all be super proud of yourselves for all the effort you've put in this year across all subjects. Take care and have a wonderful summer. Bon vacances et au revoir.